Decluttering your closet. After 60, a bold, beautiful reinvention. Open your closet. Really, open it wide and take a good, honest look. Now imagine it with half the clothes, but twice the style. Sounds impossible. It's not. In fact, it's the beginning of one of the most liberating transformations you'll ever make. Not just for your wardrobe, but for your mindset, your confidence, and your daily joy. Today, we're not just talking about cleaning out some hangers. We're talking about reclaiming space, energy, and identity. Because here's the truth no one tells you. After 60, your closet can either be a vault of the past or a launch pad for your most stylish chapter yet. Too many of us are quietly drowning in wardrobes that have become museums of memory rather than tools of empowerment. We keep clothing that once fit perfectly, served specific purposes, or reminded us of a version of ourselves that no longer exists. And while those garments may hold sentimental value, they also take up precious space, both physical and emotional. Let's get honest for a second. After decades of dressing for careers, raising families, traveling the world, surviving heartbreaks, and celebrating milestones, most closets over 60 are overflowing. And yet, despite having racks and drawers bursting with clothes, so many women still say, "I have nothing to wear." Why? Because much of what's in there doesn't reflect who they are now. It reflects who they were then. It's time to change that. It's time to build a wardrobe that aligns with your current lifestyle, honors your evolved body, and celebrates the stylish, self-aware, unapologetic woman you've become. This isn't just about fashion, it's about freedom. Decluttering your closet after 60 is about more than organizing hangers. It's about making room for the woman you are today, not clinging to the woman you used to be. And let's be crystal clear, this isn't about giving up, it's about leveling up. Because what served you at 45, tight pencil skirts, shoulder-padded power blazers, 4-inch heels, might not support you at 65. And that's not a loss. That's evolution. That's wisdom. That's style with soul. So, why is decluttering now, right now, so powerful? Because every time you open your closet, you're sending yourself a message. The question is, what kind of message are you hearing? Are you seeing a sea of someday clothes that silently shame you for not looking or living like you used to? Are you overwhelmed by chaos and clutter, wasting time every morning flipping through things you no longer wear? Are you holding on to just-in-case outfits for events you don't even attend anymore? If any of that hits home, it's time. And don't worry. This process doesn't have to feel sad or scary. In fact, it can be one of the most joyful, healing, empowering things you do for yourself. Because when you declutter, you don't just make space in your closet, you make space in your life. Let's shift the mindset here. You're not losing anything. You're gaining clarity, confidence, and control. You're curating a wardrobe that reflects who you are now. A woman with stories, strength, softness, and style. You deserve clothes that make you feel powerful when you step into a room, whether that room is a cozy brunch with your girlfriends, a trip to the farmer's market, or a night out dancing just because you can. Let's not ignore the emotional layer here either. Clothing carries memories. That silky blouse from your daughter's graduation, that sleek suit from your promotion party, the dress you wore the night you fell in love. These garments meant something. They still do. But it's okay to thank them for their service and let them go. Holding on to a memory doesn't require holding on to the fabric. You already lived those moments. You don't need to store them on a hanger to honor them. In fact, by releasing these items with gratitude, you're telling the universe, I'm ready for new memories, new magic, new moments worth dressing up for. And when you only keep the clothes that truly serve you, physically, emotionally, and stylistically, getting dressed becomes an act of joy, not a chore. Imagine waking up and loving everything you see in your closet. Imagine knowing that every single piece fits, flatters, and fuels your confidence. That's not a fantasy. It's a decision. Your decision. Now, let's talk practical benefits. Decluttering your wardrobe after 60 can save you time every morning, reduce decision fatigue, help you rediscover favorite pieces, make space for a more intentional style, lighten your mental load, and even boost your mood. Because yes, studies have shown that clutter isn't just a visual mess, it's an emotional one. And clothes, they're the most personal kind of clutter. They touch your skin. They affect how you carry yourself. They influence how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. So when you clean out that closet, you're not just cleaning out a physical space. You're shedding guilt. You're releasing pressure. You're making room for joy, movement, breathability, and ease. You're trading outdated expectations for modern confidence. And here's the truth bomb. You don't need a closet full of clothes to look stylish. You need a curated collection. Pieces that mix, match, and make you feel like yourself on your best day, every day. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about elevation. It's about keeping only the pieces that make your eyes light up, your shoulders relax, and your heart whisper, "This is me now." So yes, decluttering your closet after 60 is more than a task. It's a declaration. A radical, beautiful declaration that says, I deserve to feel fabulous right now. Not when I lose 10 pounds. Not when I have somewhere fancy to go. Not someday. Today. Are you ready? Because this isn't the end of something. It's the beginning. Let's open that closet and open the door to the most stylish, self-loving chapter of your life. Why fit and lifestyle relevance matter. You deserve clothes that work as hard as you do. Let's have a heart-to-heart, just you and me. Walk over to your closet and pull out that one piece. The blouse you used to love. The dress you swear you'll wear again. The pants you keep trying to squeeze into but haven't in years. Now ask yourself, does this fit me, my body, my life, and my spirit right now? If you hesitated for even a second, let's dig deeper. Because fit and lifestyle relevance aren't just fashion terms, they're freedom words. And once you embrace them, you'll never look at your clothes or yourself the same way again. You see, after 60, our lives shift, our priorities sharpen, our bodies evolve, our sense of self becomes more real than ever, and yet, many of us are still hanging on to clothes that belong to someone else, the woman we used to be, the size 6 warrior, the high-heel conqueror, the all-nighter queen who used to throw on a power suit at 7 a.m. and rule the world by 8. But here's the kicker. You're still her, just wiser. Softer in all the right ways, more grounded, more radiant. So why are you dressing in the past? Why are you forcing your beautiful, experienced, vibrant 60-plus self into jeans that dig, bras that bite, dresses that tug, and blazers that feel like battle armor instead of skin? It's time to stop shrinking yourself, physically and emotionally, to fit into outdated definitions of style. Because let me tell you something, you have nothing to prove to those old clothes. They're not measuring your worth. You are. That's why fit and lifestyle relevance are not optional. They're essential. Think of your wardrobe as your daily partner. You wake up, reach in, and what you pull out should do one thing. Make your day easier, lighter, and more beautiful. If a piece doesn't support your life today, whether that's walking the dog, babysitting grandkids, enjoying a yoga class, going on a lunch date, or flying to Italy with your sister on a whim, it's not serving you. It's stealing from you. Stealing space, stealing peace, stealing confidence. Here's a revolutionary thought. What if every item you wore made you feel comfortable, powerful, and joyfully relevant? Yes, joyfully. Because true style isn't about squeezing into something because it used to fit. It's about dressing the woman you are right now in this glorious season of life. This is the time for freedom, not friction. This is the chapter where you don't just look good, you feel alive. Let's get brutally honest. Clothing that doesn't fit is more than just inconvenient. It chips away at your self-esteem, one silent whisper at a time. That blouse that won't button, it whispers, you've let yourself go. Those pants that pinch at the waist, they murmur, you're not who you used to be. That tight, once gorgeous dress, it taunts, you were better back then. But here's the truth bomb that changes everything. Your worth isn't tied to your waistline. Your value isn't hiding in a hanger. And your style didn't expire just because your body shifted. Your body has earned every curve, every line, every inch. It has carried children, held hearts, survived loss, danced in joy, worked miracles quietly and endlessly. It deserves clothes that celebrate it, not shame it. And your lifestyle, that matters just as much. The truth is, the life you lived at 35 isn't the one you're living now. And that's not a downgrade, it's a reclamation. You're choosing how you spend your time. You're crafting your days around joy, not obligation. And your wardrobe should support that freedom. You shouldn't need a full face of makeup and 3 wardrobe changes just to go to brunch. You shouldn't be tugging and adjusting and second-guessing every time you leave the house. Your clothes should fit your movement, your mood, your moment. This is the season of intentional dressing. And when you finally let go of the guilt, the shoulds, the out-of-date outfits that no longer fit your body or your life, you start to experience something most women never give themselves permission to feel. Relief, lightness, power. Imagine this. You open your closet, and everything in there fits like it was made for you. It moves with you. It breathes with you. It supports your adventures. It celebrates your stillness. It matches your energy. It reflects your now. No tugging, no squeezing, no mental gymnastics, just ease and style and grace. That's what happens when you stop forcing clothes to fit your past and start demanding that they serve your present. And yes, it's okay to grieve the styles you once wore. But don't confuse nostalgia with necessity. You don't need to chase your younger self. She brought you here. She's proud of you. And she'd want you to dress like the woman you are today, strong, radiant, and completely in control. So go ahead. Take a stand in front of that mirror. Let go of the blouse that binds. Donate the pants that lie. Say goodbye to the jacket that tells you your shoulders aren't what they used to be. And then, celebrate every piece that makes you feel free, feminine, fierce. Fit and lifestyle relevance aren't about giving up. They're about showing up for yourself. Because when your wardrobe fits your body and your life, your confidence skyrockets, your energy returns, your mornings feel lighter, your days feel fuller. And your mirror starts smiling back. You're not dressing for yesterday anymore. You're dressing for everything that's still to come. And it's going to look damn good. The emotional intelligence behind letting go. Why releasing old clothes is actually reclaiming your power. Let's talk about something tender. Letting go, not just of old clothes, but of what they represent. Because when you hold that blouse from 20 years ago, when your fingers trace the hem of that blazer you wore the day you landed the big promotion, when you clutch that skirt you haven't worn since your last anniversary dinner with him, it's not just fabric you're holding on to. It's a memory, a season, a version of you that once was, and in many ways still lives in your heart. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing up space so you can feel more, not less. And that, my beautiful friend, takes emotional intelligence. Not just smarts, not just logic, but a deep, soul-centered awareness of who you are, what matters now, and what no longer serves your spirit. So let's breathe through this together. Letting go of clothing can feel like breaking up with the past, not because it's bad, but because you've grown. Because your life, your body, your energy, it's not the same. And you shouldn't have to apologize for evolving. But still, it's hard, because no one tells you how emotional a closet clean-out can be. No one prepares you for the lump in your throat when you find the dress you wore to your daughter's wedding, or the sweater your late husband used to love on you, or that old gym tee from your glory days when you were unstoppable and felt like nothing could touch you. These aren't just clothes, they're emotional bookmarks in the story of your life. So when people say, just toss it if you haven't worn it in a year, you and I both know it's not that simple. But here's where emotional intelligence comes in. It's not about throwing away your past. It's about curating your present. It's about pausing, holding each piece, and asking not, does this still fit? But, does this still lift? Does it lift your mood, your confidence, your sense of peace? Because anything in your life, especially something that wraps around your body, should elevate you. If it doesn't, it's not fashion. It's emotional baggage dressed in cotton. Emotional intelligence means understanding that holding on for the wrong reasons is still a kind of heaviness, a quiet weight, a slow leak in your energy. We tell ourselves, but what if I lose weight? But what if I go back to that job? But what if I need it someday? But let's be honest, someday isn't a plan. It's a stall tactic. It's your fear wearing lipstick and calling itself just in case. And what do we really fear? Loss, change, aging, identity shift. The idea that if we let go of the thing, we might let go of the self who wore it. But let me lovingly shake you up. You are not your clothes. You are not your past size. You are not that one amazing outfit that made you feel sexy in 1998. You are so much more now, and there's so much more ahead. Letting go is not giving up, it's giving forward. It's choosing to release what no longer reflects your radiance, so you can invite in what does. Letting go with grace takes strength, but letting go with intention, that's next level emotional power. Because when you walk into your closet and see only pieces that celebrate who you are right now, you begin your day lighter. You stand a little taller. You breathe a little deeper. And that changes everything. Your energy shifts. Your self-talk improves. Your mood stabilizes. You step into your worth, not with apology, but with authority. And here's the wild, wonderful secret no one teaches us growing up. You get to let go and still carry the memory. You can donate the dress and still cherish the moment. You can give the heels away and still remember the night you danced until your feet gave out. The memory lives in you, not in the fabric, not in the drawer, not in the back of your closet, under 3 old purses and a pile of maybes. Letting go clears space not just physically, but emotionally. And when you clear that space, something beautiful happens. You invite in clarity. You make room for possibility. You create a closet and a life that feels like freedom instead of friction. You stop dressing in ghosts and start showing up in glory. And listen, if this part of the process takes time, that's okay. Let it. Give yourself grace. Cry if you need to. Laugh at what you find. Say goodbye out loud to the blazer that saw you through your fiercest boardroom battles. Thank the dress that turned heads back in the day. Bless it all and release it. Because that is what emotional intelligence looks like after 60. It's not cold or calculated. It's tender and brave. It's knowing the difference between having less and being more. It's saying, I'm not holding on to who I used to be. I'm becoming more of who I am. And that, my beautiful friend, is the most stylish thing you could ever wear. The 3-step fit test. How to know if your clothes still deserve you. Let's be honest, sometimes standing in your closet feels like staring at a wall of strangers. Who bought these clothes? Who was she? And why is she still hanging here? Here's the truth. Fashion after 60 isn't about trends. It's about truth. And truth lives in how you feel when you wear something, not when you bought it or who you were back then. So let's talk about something revolutionary. Not a new fashion rule, not a Marie Kondo mantra, but a simple, soul-smart system for making peace with your closet, one piece at a time. I call it the 3-step fit test, because before anything gets to stay in your closet, it better deserve you. Ready? Let's go. Step 1. Does it fit your body? Today? Not the body you had, not the body you wish you still had. Not the someday soon when I lose 15 pounds body. I mean the real, right now, show up and live body. Look, your body has taken you through decades of love, loss, laughter, birth, heartbreak, healing, and everything in between. It's held you up through sleepless nights, funerals, weddings, retirements, reinventions, and more. That body deserves to be dressed with reverence, not punishment. So ask yourself, does this garment honor me as I am right now? Not squeeze you, not shame you, not whisper, you'd look better in me if only you were thinner. Because here's a secret. Most women don't say out loud. Most of us have clothes we're waiting to fit back into. And in the meantime, we're wearing guilt. And guilt is not a good outfit. You know what is? Peace. Freedom, ease, clothes that flow with your movement, hug the good parts, and never ask you to shrink to fit them. So stand in front of that mirror, try it on, and tell yourself, if it doesn't love my body the way I love my grandchildren, it doesn't belong in my life. Sock sentence, here it is. Your closet should never feel like a courtroom. It should feel like a celebration. Step 2. Does it fit your life? Here's a hard truth that feels like a hug. Your life has changed. Your clothes should too. Are you still going to that office every day? Still attending black tie galas every other weekend? Still living in heels and pencil skirts like it's 1999? Probably not. So why are those clothes still here? Fashion is meant to follow your life, not freeze it in time. If you've retired, downsized, moved, simplified, or shifted into a more peaceful phase of life, your wardrobe should reflect that. Ask yourself, would I realistically wear this in the next 6 months? Does this serve the rhythm of my life now? If the answer is no, bless it. Release it. You're not disrespecting your past. You're aligning with your present. Sock sentence for your soul. If your life has evolved but your closet hasn't, you're dressing for a ghost version of you, not the radiant woman you are now. Let that sink in. Step 3. Does it fit your energy? Now this is the one most people skip. It's the invisible fit, but it might be the most powerful of all, because beyond the physical, beyond the lifestyle, your clothing carries a vibration, a mood, a memory, an energy. That sweater you wore when he left, that blouse that reminds you of the job you hated, those jeans you squeezed into even when it hurt, just so you could look thinner. You don't need those stories anymore. Energy lingers in fabric, and some items carry heaviness you didn't even know you were still holding. That's why when you put certain pieces on, you don't feel inspired, you feel weighed down. You don't walk taller, you shrink. You don't sparkle, you second guess. So here's the question. When I wear this, do I feel like the woman I'm becoming, or the woman I'm still trying to escape? This is where emotional intelligence and style collide. This is where your closet becomes a mirror, not just for your shape, but for your spirit. So trust the vibe. If it feels heavy, it is heavy. If it makes you sigh instead of smile, let it go. If it whispers, remember when, instead of look at you now, it's time. Sock sentence coming in hot. If it doesn't light you up, it weighs you down. and life's too short to wear sadness as a cardigan. The verdict: it has to pass all three. Let's be clear, this isn't a 1 out of 3 game. It's not horseshoes or hand grenades. Your clothes have to pass all 3 tests: fit your body, fit your life, fit your energy. If even one of those is a no, the whole answer is no. Because you are not a maybe. You are not a just in case. You are not a hanger full of regrets. You are a vibrant, evolving, wise, and powerful woman who deserves a closet that claps when you open the door. Let's say that louder for the people in the back. You deserve a closet that claps when you open the door. That's what the 3-step fit test does. It takes you from cluttered to clear, from dressing in fear to showing up in power. And once you pass every item through that filter, you'll feel it. The shift, the lightness, the emotional weight falling off, one outdated outfit at a time. Because this isn't just about decluttering. It's about declaring who you are. Now. It's about falling in love with the woman in the mirror today and dressing her like the queen she is. Repurposing or releasing outdated professional wear, the quiet revolution in your closet. Once upon a time, you were a force in the boardroom. Power blazers, pencil skirts, heels that could kill or at least command respect. You didn't just dress for the job, you became the job. Every outfit was armor, stitched with ambition, sealed with sacrifice. That wardrobe carried you through negotiations, promotions, meetings that ran past midnight, and days when your name meant something. But now those suits sit still. The blazers don't fit your body or your life. And somewhere between retirement and reinvention, you're wondering, what do I do with all of this? Power clothing, when I no longer live in that world? Let me tell you something no one else will. You're not just decluttering. You're untangling identity from fabric. You're not discarding clothes. You're rewriting your story. And that, my beautiful friend, takes courage. So let's walk through it together. Part 1. Why it's so hard to let go. It's not just a blazer. It's the jacket you wore the day you got promoted, the dress you wore to deliver that game-changing pitch, the heels you stood in when they underestimated you, and you proved them wrong. These aren't garments, they're chapters. Letting go of them feels like letting go of proof that you were sharp, powerful, valuable. But here's the truth your closet won't say out loud. You don't need those clothes to prove who you were. You are the proof, the wisdom you carry now, the fire in your eyes, the way you walk into a room with nothing to prove. That's real power, and it doesn't need shoulder pads. So take a breath. You're not erasing your legacy, you're just no longer wearing it. And that's a beautiful, bold thing. Sock sentence to remember. The world doesn't need to see your resume in fabric. They need to see the woman who wrote it. Part 2. Repurpose with purpose. The new rules of professional chic. Some pieces deserve a second life, not in the boardroom, but on your terms. Ask yourself, can this blazer be paired with jeans and sneakers for lunch with a friend? Can this silk blouse become part of your weekend museum outfit? Can these dress pants be tailored into comfortable, sleek slacks for casual dinners? The trick isn't to hold on to the formality, it's to soften it. Let it breathe, let it play, let it meet your new lifestyle with elegance, not obligation. Here's a simple formula. Power piece plus comfy basic equals ageless chic. Examples: charcoal gray suit blazer plus white cotton tee plus relaxed jeans plus loafers, pencil skirt plus flowy linen tunic plus long pendant necklace, silk button down plus leggings plus big earrings and a messy bun. Repurposing isn't about denial, it's about redirection. You're taking structure and mixing it with softness. Because you're not dressing for success anymore, you're dressing for joy. And guess what? That's a whole different kind of success. Sock sentence time. Just because the office is gone doesn't mean the elegance has to be. Give those pieces new purpose, one that matches your new pace. Part 3. When it's time to release, letting the clothes and the pressure go. Some garments won't make the cut. They're too tailored, too stiff, too not you anymore. And that's okay. Not everything is meant to stay. You don't owe those clothes anything. They served you. You honored them. And now, they've completed their mission. Here's a soulful exercise. Hold the piece in your hands and say, "Thank you for the power you gave me. I release you with love." You can donate them to organizations that help women re-enter the workforce. You can gift them to a niece or friend just beginning her climb. You can even host a legacy clothing party, where each friend brings a few past life pieces and tells the story behind them before letting go. This isn't junk. It's not clutter. It's history. But history belongs in your heart, not on a hanger. Sock sentence to take with you. You're not giving up power. You're giving up pressure. And that's what freedom feels like. Part 4. Dressing for the woman you're becoming. The most dangerous lie we tell ourselves is that our best dressed days are behind us. Let me tell you the truth. You are still becoming. You are still blooming. You are still worthy of looking in the mirror and saying, "Damn, I love the woman I see." So ask yourself, how do I want to feel every day when I get dressed? Not appropriate, not age acceptable, not safe. Number radiant, effortless. True. Your new wardrobe isn't about replacing blazers with bathrobes. It's about building a wardrobe that mirrors your spirit. Light, authentic, powerful in a whole new way. Not because you have to prove yourself anymore, but because you finally don't. And that, my dear, is style beyond measure. When you stop dressing for the job and start dressing for your joy, that's when you know you finally come home to yourself. Transforming your wardrobe intentionally is not just about getting rid of outdated clothes or adding new ones. It's about creating a space in your life that reflects who you are, who you've become, and who you're striving to be. After all, your wardrobe is more than just a collection of fabrics and styles. It's a reflection of your personality, your values, and your journey. When we talk about transforming your wardrobe intentionally, it's about making thoughtful, conscious choices, ones that bring clarity, confidence, and joy to your daily life. So, where do you begin? The key to starting your transformation lies in aligning your wardrobe with your current lifestyle, aspirations, and sense of self. Let's break down the action steps that will guide you through this transformative process. These steps will help you step into a wardrobe that not only works for you, but also elevates your sense of self and purpose. Step 1. Understand your current wardrobe. Before diving headfirst into a closet overhaul, take a step back and analyze where you currently stand. This is the foundation upon which the entire transformation process is built. Understand what you're working with and, more importantly, why you're working with it. Start by taking everything out of your closet. Yes, everything. Lay it all out in front of you. As overwhelming as it may seem, this step is crucial. You need to see the big picture. It's easy to become attached to items over time, even if they no longer serve a functional purpose. You may find things that still have tags on them, or clothes that are no longer your style, but were once your favorites. Look at every piece and ask yourself a few important questions. Does this still align with my current lifestyle? Have your needs changed? Maybe you've started working from home, or perhaps you've adopted a more active lifestyle. Your wardrobe should reflect your present self, not the person you were years ago. Does this piece spark joy? Take a cue from Marie Kondo. If something doesn't spark joy or make you feel amazing when you wear it, it's time to let it go. Does this fit? With time, our bodies change, and clothes that once fit perfectly may no longer do so. Be honest with yourself. If it's too tight, too loose, or uncomfortable, let it go. Your wardrobe should be filled with clothes that flatter you and make you feel your best. Taking the time to analyze your current wardrobe will set you up for success. This isn't about judgment. It's about understanding your relationship with your clothes and your closet so you can make informed decisions moving forward. Step 2. Define your style goals. One of the most empowering actions you can take is to define your style goals. Your wardrobe should be an extension of your personality and goals, so it's essential to get clear on what you want it to represent. Ask yourself, what does your dream wardrobe look like? What makes you feel confident and empowered? What do you want to communicate with the way you dress? To help clarify your vision, take inspiration from people whose style resonates with you. Maybe you admire the timeless elegance of Audrey Hepburn, or perhaps you're drawn to the laid-back, bohemian vibes of Jane Birkin. Identifying the key elements of these styles can help you form a clearer picture of what you want your own wardrobe to embody. Additionally, think about the life you want to lead. Do you want to feel more professional, chic, or adventurous? Your wardrobe should align with the life you're creating, not just the life you're living now, but the life you're aspiring to. Keep your goals in mind as you proceed with each step in the process. Step 3. Declutter with purpose. The next step is to declutter. This is where the magic happens, where your old, outdated, or unnecessary items make way for clothes that actually serve you. Decluttering is not just about discarding what you no longer want. It's about consciously choosing what stays based on your goals and needs. Set aside time to go through each item individually. The key is to be intentional. Don't rush through the process. Handle each item with care and really think about whether it aligns with your current lifestyle, your goals, and your style vision. For each piece, ask yourself these questions. Do I wear this often? If you haven't worn it in the past 6 months, or it has little to no sentimental value, chances are it's time to let it go. Is this something I feel confident in? If it's something that makes you feel uncomfortable or self-conscious, it's time to pass it along to someone who will love it. Does it fit? As mentioned earlier, your clothes should fit you, not the version of you from 5 years ago. If it's too small or too big, it's time to part ways. Don't feel guilty about letting go of items that no longer serve you. Instead, feel empowered by the fact that you're making space for the things that truly enhance your life. Step 4. Build a versatile foundation. Now that you've decluttered and are clear about your style goals, it's time to build a versatile foundation. This means investing in timeless pieces that can be mixed and matched effortlessly. You don't need a massive wardrobe to look stylish. In fact, a smaller, more curated wardrobe that works for your lifestyle is far more effective than a closet overflowing with options. Start by choosing high-quality basics, well-fitting jeans, a classic white shirt, a tailored blazer, and versatile shoes. These pieces should be in neutral colors that complement each other and can be worn across various occasions. Building a wardrobe around these essentials gives you the flexibility to create countless outfits with minimal effort. Once you have a solid foundation, you can add statement pieces, those fun, bold items that reflect your personality and style goals. These can be a vibrant scarf, a unique handbag, or a colorful jacket. But remember, the key is balance. Don't overwhelm your wardrobe with too many statement pieces. Focus on adding a few that truly elevate your overall look. Step 5. Organize for ease and accessibility. After curating your wardrobe, the next step is to organize it in a way that makes getting dressed a breeze. A clutter-free, well-organized closet is a game changer. and it'll make your life so much easier. When everything is easy to see and access, you'll be able to put together stylish outfits in no time. Consider organizing your closet by category, e.g., workwear, casual, evening wear, or by color, whichever system makes the most sense for you. You can also experiment with organizing by season, keeping heavier items in the back during warmer months and vice versa. Use storage solutions that work for you. Invest in hangers that prevent clothes from slipping, drawer organizers to keep accessories neat, and shelf dividers to keep items like sweaters from getting crushed. The more organized your closet, the easier it will be to maintain a wardrobe that works for you day after day. Step 6. Shop with intention. When it's time to shop, do so with intention. Don't fall into the trap of buying just because something is on sale or because it's trendy. Every piece you add to your wardrobe should serve a purpose. Ask yourself if it fits with your style goals, if it's versatile, and if it enhances the foundation you've already built. As you shop, keep an eye on the quality of the items you're buying. High-quality fabrics and well-constructed pieces will last longer and elevate your overall look. Consider investing in fewer but better pieces rather than splurging on many inexpensive items that won't stand the test of time. Final thoughts: transforming your wardrobe intentionally is a powerful act of self-care. It's a way to reclaim your space, your identity, and your sense of self-worth. By following these action steps, you're not just building a wardrobe, you're building a life that reflects your true self. It's about creating a wardrobe that works for you, not the other way around. By decluttering, defining your style, and choosing pieces that reflect your lifestyle and aspirations, you'll have a wardrobe that inspires confidence and joy every single day.